Got me like, yeah. When I think about you, it's the first thing that come to my mind. I'm like, baby, you can get it out. You can get it out. You can get it. You ever want something?
What up, you guys? My name is Allyn. They call me Allyn, and welcome to my channel. For today's video, I decided to do my first ever kind of like tag. And right now, one of the most popular tags that is going around is the dollar makeup challenge. I decided to do this tag mainly because I was really interested and curious to see if I could achieve a makeup look with using products that were $1 or less. All the products that I used on my face were literally $1. I went from the Dollar Tree to 99-cent store and even went to CVS and Walmart. Honestly, I must say that it was a very challenging experience. I had so much fun like going around these stores trying to look at the different products that they really offered for $1, and to be honest, they had so much going on, like so many products you can choose from, and I was actually shocked myself. So if you guys want to see how I achieved this look with using products that were only $1, keep on watching. So I actually already primed my face with moisturizer and my primer, mainly because I couldn't find a primer that was actually worth $1. And I am currently using a special moisturizer to take care of my skin. So I already did all the prepping, but to start it off, I will apply foundation, and I actually got two kinds because I wasn't sure what color to get. And I got this one, which is the Sassy Plus Chic makeup foundation, and this is actually the shade dark. Even though this isn't really that dark, it's more like a tan color. And then I got the LA Colors Liquid Makeup Foundation. I think this is foundation. It's called a liquid makeup, so I'm assuming it's foundation, and it is in the shade tan. So I decided to pick these up, and I will apply this on my face. These two foundations, I'm not a big fan of it because they have like this really strong scent. This one is so like, it's not opaque, it is very sheer. So this is pretty much like useless, but this has a bit more coverage, but it doesn't look like it covers like a lot, as you can see. But you know, oh god, if you see that, it's like, this foundation is so pink on me, but I'm just gonna work with what I have because, you know, this is a challenge and I gotta make the best of it. Honestly, as I applied this foundation, it's really doing no justice, even though I'm using two different kinds. This is like giving you no coverage at all, but this is my third layer, so hopefully it gets a little more as it blends out. So after much blending, this is the most I could do. It is pretty pink, but I'm just gonna work with what I have. But next, and hopefully maybe this might work out, I will be using concealer, and this is the LA Colors concealer, and this is in the shade Beige, and it is in a stiff line form, so hopefully it covers some dark under eye circles and maybe a little spotting, and maybe even fix the color of my foundation. This concealer is a bit too light, and it has this scent that I just really can't stand, but I'm doing this for the dollar challenge. But hopefully, you know, this will kind of blend out or even out my skin tone, because this foundation, as you can see, is oxidizing. So hopefully this concealer can help me out here. This concealer is not concealing at all, and I'm just packing this on and it just seems to sheer out, but I'm trying to work. I'm really trying to work here. So now that I finally blended out my concealer and foundation, I am gonna apply a powder on my face. Usually I bake my face with a loose powder, but they didn't have any for $1, and I didn't want to use baby powder because that will totally make me just get a white cast and look super pale. So I decided to get the LA Girls pressed powder in the shade tan, which looks like this, and this is very flimsy, very flimsy, but I don't know, I'll just work with what I have as I mentioned, and maybe do a little baking or try to do a little baking. We'll see. I look super tan right now. Like, my face is darker than my whole body, and usually it's the opposite. Usually my body is more darker than my face because I purposely do that because I bronze so much. But it's okay, it's a $1 challenge. I'm just gonna work with what I have. And now I'm gonna do foundation, concealer, eyeshadow. Eyeshadow, yes, eyeshadow. So the next thing I will be using is an eyeshadow palette from LA Colors, and this is supposed to be in like their kind of palette traditional, and it looks like this, as you can see. It has a bunch of neutral colors, and I am so scared that all of these are going to be shimmery, but you know what, I'm going to work with what I have, and I'm going to use the LA Colors concealer as a eye primer and see how this goes. So far, I actually wanted to swatch these before I applied this on my eyes, and as you can see, they're not as pigmented, but I'm going to work with it. I'm gonna see what I could do. Like, they do not show on my skin at all, but it's okay. I'm just gonna work with what I have right now in this challenge. So this is the eyeshadow look I was able to come up with. Honestly, this was the best I could do, just because these eyeshadows for some reason are not really pigmented at all. Like, I was literally like digging with my brush to pack on as much product, and yeah, and it doesn't show mainly because, you know, my skin is a bit tan, but you know what, I'm still gonna go on. The show must go on. And the next thing I will be applying is eyeliner, actually eyebrows, and I actually got the Wet n Wild Color Icon Kohl eyeliner in the shade Simma Brown Now. I actually picked this up at CVS just because this was actually $1. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, you guys, so this pencil is super pigmented. If you can tell by my eyebrows, I just outlined them, and look how pigmented they are. Like, I look like my eyebrows are markered in, and my eyebrows are gonna look tattooed, so don't judge me, but I would say this eyebrow or eyeliner is very pigmented, so hop on this, definitely hop on this. Okay, I kind of lied about this pencil, to be honest. It's really pigmented, but like, the product moves once you try to, like, I guess you could say, like, blend it out. And I've been trying to retrace my eyebrow again, but I mean, at least they're darker and look a bit fuller from far away. But yeah, this is definitely tricky. So the next thing I will be applying is liquid eyeliner, and I got a liquid black eyeliner from the brand LA Colors, which, by the way, I should have mentioned it way before. From each and every LA Colors product, I actually got them all at the Dollar Tree, and this is what the liquid eyeliner looks like. And let's see how this goes. Okay, you kind of have to be careful with this eyeliner because it is very wet, and you honestly gotta let your eyeliner dry for a good minute, because as you can see there, it will transfer, so be very, very aware of this. Okay, now I finally have my liquid eyeliner on. I must say, I actually really like the brush on this, just because it is pretty thin, and it's not those brushes where you have to worry about it kind of just splitting apart, if that makes any sense. And I don't know, I really like the way the applicator is anyway. But as for the actual liquid eyeliner, even though it's like super black, to be honest, I had a pile on the liquid eyeliner for it to kind of stay on my eye. But so far, I guess for $1, this is not too bad at all. Next thing I will be applying is eyeliner on my waterline, and I picked up the e.l.f. brightening eyeliner pencil in the shade black, and I actually got this for at Walmart, and it was $1. Okay, this pencil is super sharp, and nothing is seeming to stay on my eye, but I'm trying my hardest to pack this on. So the next thing I will be applying is mascara, and I'm not actually going to apply any on the top of my lashes because I have eyelash extensions, but I will apply them on my bottom lashes. And the one I'll be using today is from e.l.f. and it's the Lengthening and Defining Mascara. This was actually suggested from another YouTuber, Zakiya, when I was watching one of her videos, and I really like this just because of how small the brush is, or I guess the applicator is, and I'm just going to apply this on the bottom of my lashes to let them lengthen and look full. So the next thing I will be applying is bronzer, and it is from LA Colors again, and it is their powder blush in the same bronze. And it's kind of confusing because in the actual packaging it says LA Colors bronzer, but well, I don't know. And this is the bronzer, I guess you could say, and I'm kind of worried about this because this is shimmery and looks gold and orange, but I'm gonna work with it. So let's see how this goes. Honestly, from what I'm looking at the camera, it's not too bad, but it is pretty bad. This is super orange, super shimmery, as you can see from this swatch over here. But I guess it doesn't look so bad because I look so tan. Like, this foundation and powder is oxidizing so much. Like, it's insane how tan I look. But we're gonna move on to the blush, which I hope won't be too bad. And it is from LA Colors, and it is their powder blush. And this is in the shade Toast. Looks like this. And this actually isn't too bad. It's very pigmented. Wow, that is very pigmented. A little powdery, a little chalky, but very pigmented. So I'm gonna apply this blush on the apples of my cheeks. Okay, this blush is more pigmented than I thought, so I'm just gonna apply a little bit of the pressed powder that I had earlier to kind of tone it down. So the next thing I will be applying is highlighter, and they actually didn't have any highlighters when I went to the Dollar Tree, 99-cent store, CVS, and Walmart. So I decided to pick an alternative, and I got the LA Colors Shimmering Loose Eyeshadow with brush, and this is in the shade Honeysuckle, and it looks like this, but I'm not going to use this little brush. I'm just going to apply some of the pigment in the back of my hand and use a fan brush to give me a little glow. So the last thing I will be doing is applying my lippy, which is my lipstick, of course, and I picked up the Wet n Wild lipstick in the shade Mink Brown, or number 534B, which looks like this. I honestly did go out like to CVS to purchase the lipstick, mainly because I wanted to get a lipstick that didn't have any shimmer or glitters. And nothing wrong with glitter or shimmery lipsticks or anything, but the most I saw were like really bright pink, really bright red, and those colors usually don't look as good on me. So I decided to go and pick this up, and I will see and swatch it. This is very, very pigmented. Oh, this is more pigmented than I thought. And this will be the last thing that I'll be applying on my face. Okay, this stuff has this very odd scent that I'm not a fan of, but the lipstick isn't that bad. Honestly, it looks super pigmented on my hand, and I thought I would like it, but on me, I don't know, maybe I just gotta get used to it. But this is how the lippy looks like, and this is my final look. So you guys, that's pretty much the end of the dollar makeup challenge. Gotta give a shout out to NSYNC because they always keeping it real. Always keeping it real, even though I have like multiple holes on this. It's not cute, but it's okay because they're cute. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave some love down below, and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys again so much. Until next time, it's been real, and I'll see you soon. Bye!
When I think about you, that's the first thing that come to my mind. I'm like, ooh, baby, you can get it out, you can get it out, you can get it.